That beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. For check it, check it. For check it, for check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer, check it. For check it, check it, check it. Put sugar level, for check it, for check it, check it, check it. For check it, for check it, check it, check it. Select glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Of exquisite fragrances at Ghana's #1 perfume hub. Visit us at Rack Luxury Perfume, located in Santa Maria, Asiama Junction, or find us in New Akumota, opposite Christ Redeemed Glory Church. Just a 3-minute walk from Akumota Melcombe, your journey to finding the perfect scent begins here. Whether you're shopping for yourself or looking for the perfect gift, we offer an extensive collection for both wholesale and retail. Proudly, we are the exclusive sole distributor for the luxurious Gloria perfume. Follow us on social media for the latest updates and exclusive deals. Find us on Instagram at rack_perfumes and on Snapchat and TikTok at rack_perfumes. Connect with us on Facebook at Rack Luxury Perfumes and be the first to know about new arrivals. Reach out to us at +233 59 461 6199 or WhatsApp at 059 861 2592. Rack. Luxury perfumes. Smell unique, smell classy.
Back into the seats that have been providing all the information about show business in Ghana and beyond. And this seat is called Showbiz Daily. My name is Sammy Flex here on Sammy Flex TV. I invite you to join me. Let's do this together within the next hour, and we are good. Remember that the show is also hosting other pundits in Team Dode Solomon Chamo, who is in the middle, our online manager here at Flex Entertainment Limited, and again in Team Dosu Digital Solutions. He's still freshly married. Take it or leave it. Yeah, he's still freshly married and enjoying some cool life as a married man. Recently I saw a post from someone, I've forgotten who though. He said, oh, people should not be moved by, they are saying, look for money before you marry, look for money before you marry. Motivational speakers. If you've not got the money, how do you marry? People should not be moved by that. If they be happy like that, then nobody will marry because nobody has gotten all the money.
Plenty.
Of course, Roland Amate is also on the other side from Shagzi, Shatta Movement Empire, and Roland Reports, both on YouTube and RolandReport.com. Check him out for some more. And in the studio, Digital Rasta called Currency is also doing camera for us. Richie Flex is the editor director of the show. My name is Sammy Flex, and when we sit like this, you know how we do it. We talk about some of the very important stories in our showbiz space, and you're welcome. Now, I saw something beautiful. I really want to get the views of my panel members on it. Thanks to YFM in Kumasi. They've started what they call SHS School Crash. SHS School Crash. And in fact, for the very first time, as part of activities that some of these events people go to senior high schools to do, this is one that I have been moved. Like, I love the concept, the planning, detailed organization. I said, wow, maybe I like it alone because it is amusing to me. How about the people? Let me ask them what they think. So Richie can now flow the video so we watch it. So they go to the school, and just beyond the performance that we all see, these people in the morning of their show will do aerobics, or better still, exercise with the students. So in the morning, they gather the whole school. They come to a place where an instructor, a coach, will take the students through some exercise session in the morning on the Saturday. Then in the afternoon, they do more or less like a seminar where they teach the students about career, how to the courses to do before you can go into university, some of the schools that you have to choose, how you have to choose it. They take them through a seminar, and this seminar empowers the students to know what to do, even what to do after school and all that. They bring students from other universities and other people who have also completed university to come and talk to them. Then in the evening, they top it up with the jam, which is normally what we see. But when I saw it, I was moved. Beyond that, they even gave the headmistress of the school the opportunity to address the students through a video to welcome the students. At the point, I think I saw the headmistress who was a big part of the exercise or the aerobics routine. In fact, when I saw this package, I said, this is how senior high school kind of shows should be done. It shouldn't be only about entertainment. No I saw this as a well packaged something, and I wish that all those who are going to schools to do all these things, they should pick it up. Look at the aerobics. Look at students. Like it's so beautiful. A good number. Was good in me, and like they appear in their houses. That thing they do, blue, yellow, white, red, and look at this, so beautiful.
Parents used to in session, in your session, houses. Houses in your session.
Green for berries.
I colors. Colors.
Oh no! Every house they have their color.
They have their color. Yes. They have names for the houses.
No, I know. Yeah, I know. So in my school, for instance, if you see someone wearing a yellow, you know the person is from a Kwako house. So this is the empowerment session. They called the students into a seminar, brought some students from universities and asked the students to also collaborate with them, ask questions. Then after, in the evening or the entertainment time, we the concert. Charlie, I'm impressed. I don't know what you think about this.
Yeah, me too. I'm impressed.
I'm impressed.
But I will give big thanks to the headmistress.
Really?
Yes. If something like this,
why her rather?
If something like this will happen, it's because she has allowed it. Some of the headmasters or headmistresses will not allow it. That's why I'm praising her for allowing them.
No, but no, I'm coming because as a wife and for I did not budget for me. The headmistresses, what they do is they allow your entry. So like this, when Medica is performing, oftentimes that is where they come to present to them. Like, oh, the artist is coming. The artist comes and he performs. And they call it artist night or whatever. Like.
Good. And I'm not taking anything away from them. I think they have done well to even plan that aspect to the whole thing, because every secondary school they give them Saturday you have entertainment day, Saturdays, so you can do whatever like you can do entertainment, you organize entertainment. Even that, some schools there are restrictions.
Okay.
They will give you time, like, okay, you will start at 6, you will close at 9.
8, okay,
or
9.
8. Just after that time, somebody will come and sack everybody from wherever you are. Just
the lights will go off.
Yes, go to your rooms, and all that. Yes. Sometimes the headmaster can say this Saturday entertainment will not come on.
Okay.
For a reason known to him, he can decide that because of some of the things that you have done in this school, I will not allow you to do entertainment for this week. Based on that, some headmasters or headmistresses, they will also the same way rather let you go for Bible studies or something instead of entertainment.
Okay.
So if headmistress, in fact, in this case, she even appeared in the video, granting an interview, and that's why I'm saying that she has done well. So I'm just applauding her. In addition to what YFM people have done, I think they have done well. This is beautiful, and when you do something like this, the people at home, everybody wants to be at that place. Like,
in fact, now with this video presentation alone, I'm sure the next school that will watch this, they will be in a hurry to walk.
Yeah, exactly. So she has done well for allowing them to even do the cameras and other stuff. You see, some of the headmasters and headmistresses, they are really difficult to. They won't understand some of these things, especially if you talk about entertainment. They don't want to hear you. Talk about Bible studies, talk about any other thing, extra classes, whatever. But if you mention entertainment, they will sack you.
I agree.
That's why I'm saying that this woman in particular, the headmistress, she has done well for allowing something like this, and this is beautiful. I think this is also a way to motivate even the people at home who don't like to go to school. They will look at this and they want to be part of it. I mean, and again, it's another way for the school to also attract some people to the school. I mean, somebody will watch this DHS students and they want to go to Kumasi Girls Senior High because of the video that they have watched. So this is beautiful, and kudos to the YFM team. I think they have done well.
Beautiful. For organizing. In fact, my interest was the fact they brought that empowerment summit in. They brought that exercise. They were like, like the whole day they are engaging the students. And I'm sure on that day the students will be very happy. They will never forget this day.
Yeah, oh, for sure. And you can see that it's like everybody in the school to
and you see, even people will take their interest. So there are some people who love the sporting activity. The more they will be there. I know the empowerment you'll be at the but there are some people entertainment, uncle. He loved to go for the summit. And then almost person musicians. So everybody is taken care of. Oh, Charlie, big up to I think I posted it on Facebook. I said, this is beautiful. Ru, come through.
I mean, for the package that they took to the school, it was a top notch. Whoever brought these ideas, Charlie, big ups to that person or those people, because mostly this is just out of the norm. Mostly when we talk about external entertainment going into schools, it is all about presenting the artist to the student. And even if there will be a seminar or kind of a pep talk, mostly that is not where the focus is. But this time, looks like every activity that happened there, even the entertainment session itself, from the aerobics, the morning exercises to the afternoon seminar to maybe the late afternoon, your friend is saying entertainment. You can clearly see the detail or the importance of each activity that happens. After first now, even if there will be a pep talk, maybe more importance would have been placed on the entertainment bit than the pep talk or maybe the seminar or whatever. But this time, you can clearly see a good attention is being paid to almost all the activities that happen. And me too, I will agree with Chemo to also big up the head of the school. You know, when recently Ghana Music Awards, that is Shatta House, I've also been doing Ghana Music Awards in schools and all of that. Before the main events, they send some of these musicians to schools. It will interest you to know that at one of their events, I even wanted to go cover, and they said no. Why? The head of that particular school says they don't want any external coverage, or even the internal coverage. Ghana Music Awards for it comes with some huge level of restrictions. And yes, some you can't blame them that much. If you are on an understanding of what actually they think you are bringing to the school. Another one also has to do with they also fighting some external politics, because somebody gave me an insider information section. Some of these people, they give you some of these restrictions because chance or exposing certain things that probably they wouldn't want those things to come out.
Okay.
But if there is a huge collaboration like this and people understand their boundaries and what they both want to achieve, and this is a win-win situation for the school and also for YFM as a credible entity for them to be doing these things. So if Ochina, they go to a different school to even apply for the fact that we want to do this for your school, based on what they've done for Kumasi girls, this is a huge statement for them to say, so you guys are good, you guys are credible, and you will not cause problems for us. Because sometimes some of these schools are also scared because they've seen it before. They've seen some of the problems that external people have brought to their schools in the name of we want to entertain your students, in the name of we want to engage your students. So sometimes they are also scared like that, and we understand them. That is why I will applaud the YFM people that at least they've been very professional, and this will not only go a long way to just give them some level of credibility or maybe listenership, but you know, anybody that has been in a school, artist, and I maybe any important person about school, that thing you will never forget. You never forget those days. Or be a school, be artist, be about the school, be regardless of the year they remember. And it is aside the whole educational bit attached to it. These are some of the good memories that we can give these kids for them to also know that there is huge life even after school, and the fact that they are in school itself, like they are not limited to some of the things that they can still enjoy.
Well, once again, big ups to YFM and the way media is going. These are some of the things you have to do to keep your relevance. Yes, if you think sitting in the studio alone will do the magic for you, these are some of the things that you have to do to keep your relevance. I think
yesterday was Sunday. Right? I spoke to somebody. The person was asking me that if I know somebody, they want to buy a TV station. And then I go like, TV station 2024. We are going to these people, the regulators, to look for licenses. They will take your money and then tell you to wait. TV station, YouTube, Facebook, and the make us the please do your setup. Just get a studio, and then open YouTube and Facebook. Your TV is ready.
TV that
don't go and waste your time, because even if you buy that TV station and you don't have strong presence on social media,
it is still irrelevant.
So you are better off building your presence online on social media than starting a TV station.
People don't get it, but they will get it one day. Well, SRC President Hopeful Guru is also in the news. Now, Guru has given us another side of that conversation that often says entertainment or music, doing music in Ghana is not profitable. Guru has given us a whole new understanding. He thinks that, hey, it is a lie. Don't believe anybody who says that doing music is not profitable in Ghana. I say music pays. And I found a story that I would wish to hear from my people, whether this is the kind of positive information we want to hear, or the information may be positive, but Charlie, it's not about just being positive, the reality. That is what I want us to do next. Richie, give me the story. Yes, that is our SRC hopeful, Maradona. It says it is a lie that there is no money in the music industry. Guru is saying, like, it was that strong. I say it is a lie that there is no money in the music industry. Well, let's read the story. It says, acclaimed Ghanaian musician Guru has debunked the popular opinion that there is no money in the music industry. In an interview on the Day Show aired on July 7, 2024, Guru, whose real name is Maradona Yabuaje, shared his insights on the importance of taking advantage of the business side of the music industry. Now, according to him, while fame is a given in the industry, understanding the business side is crucial. He pointed out that the hype around shows is costly, and artists must surround themselves with business-minded individuals who can navigate the industry's complexities. Now, this is the quotation coming from him. He says, "You are always assured of the fame, which is a guarantee, but the business aspect, that is why we have the show and the business. If you understand the show has become expensive. So you need to establish business-minded people who understand the business aspect of it. It is very important because it is not just about coming on stage and performing. The business aspect is in being able to target the corporate entities. They pay a lot. So if you are able to attract them, they will come for you. It doesn't matter the type of music you are doing." And it did not end there. He says, addressing the phenomenon of artists losing their finances due to the company they keep, Guru highlighted the significance of empowering those around him, especially how he turned his close friends who grew up with him into valuable team members, including personal assistants. You need to empower your space. You have to teach them. I gave people around me a chance. As a young boy, you don't know anything coming from Zongo. Nobody cares about you. So I needed to empower my space, making sure that my friends were put into positions. Some became my personal assistants. Even a cab driver who used to take me to the studio became my personal driver and later my personal assistant. I even brought in a friend who used to help me out with going to the studio, and he became my personal manager. So it is about trying to empower people, he explained. And I know there are some questions in the whole story, as well as Guru's position that it is a lie. Music is very, very profitable. Are we happy now because someone is singing our theme?
Yeah, we can be happy. We have a reason to be happy. We can jubilate. But the jubilation comes with limitations. There should be a limit to how you jubilate. Because for whatever he's saying, there are conditions, there are clauses to it.
Okay.
Yes, music is profitable just like any other entity or any other business that you would want to venture. But your understanding to its business or its rules and regulations will determine whether it will be profitable to you or it will be a loss to you.
Okay.
And that is exactly what he said. For the latter of his statement about empowering the people around you there, well, I have my ones and twos. But then the key statement here, or the key thing to focus here, has to do with you finding people that can monetize the thing that you're doing.
Okay.
That is the most important thing. And like he said, it goes beyond you just coming on stage to perform. Sometimes even the monies that you get off stage is as equally important as the one that you get on stage.
Okay.
So when it comes to publishing, you may not be on stage, but if your publishing strength is very good, you will still be earning something. When it comes to you assigning your music right to certain entities, you may not be on stage. You may even be retired in the house, maybe hanging your microphone. But yes, still you will still be getting some of these monies from whatever you've done or whatever dues you've paid in the industry.
Okay.
And for you to get there, it has to do with you finding business brains to manage all those aspects of your music career. And so indeed, it just like any other business, it is profitable.
Okay.
But how you approach it, most of the time, sometimes it goes sideways for certain people who enter into the space because perhaps they were not so accustomed to the rules and regulations of the game. You know, the music business is not just like any other business as in technically.
Okay.
Yes, there are rules that you need to follow. It is not 1 + 1 is equal to 2 like certain businesses. Sometimes there are seasons and times that you need to study in order for you to make profit or run at a loss.
Okay.
And if you are not so much accustomed to these rules, you will be investing wrongly and you may not get the results that you intend to get or you hope to get.
Okay.
So that is what Guru is saying. So if we want to jubilate, yes, we can jubilate, because even with what he said, if we are to even strike examples, we have so many of them in the space. We have so many successful ones. just like the other side. We also have others who have also ventured and were not successful. We have people who have even been successful before and are not successful now. And these are parts of the rules and regulations that are in the game. It is not only about the fact that you are famous. Like you said, fame there in the space, it is just by a snap of a finger. It is very easy for you to get, but how difficult it is for you to maintain is the real deal here. So realities are different from him just saying, oh yes, it is profitable. For on the surface value, we will agree with him, but on the grounds, the work on grounds surpasses this, just the statement of you saying it is profitable. It has to do with real work on grounds, and that real work has to do with the brains that you assemble around you. It could be you as the person even knowing the business side of it. There's nothing wrong with you knowing through and through the business side of the music space for you to work your things out. There are certain artists that control about 50 to 60% of their music business, and because they are knowledgeable in that particular field, so they know what to do and what not to do at any particular time. So even if they will need extra hands, these are maybe spaces that they feel okay, they are so much involved with certain things that they can't. So okay, if it is business meetings, maybe they have a business manager, they have a road manager, or they have certain people in their team to take care of those dealings. But when it comes to certain parts of the business, they are managing because they have that mind there and they can do it. So I agree, but the other conversation of him empowering the people around you, no, so there, it has its own risk. There are people that have done that have ended their career. There are people that have also done that and they've been successful. Example is somebody like Socrate and Black Nana. These pair have been together for God knows how long, and their story is similar to what Guru narrated of him empowering his cab driver to be his personal assistant and all of that. In the quest for us to succeed, if the person is willing to learn and the person really has the heart for whatever you guys, whatever vision you guys have, definitely he can grow, learn, and you guys will be business partners. But there are certain people that no matter what you do, the fact that they were your day one doesn't mean you should take them to day 10. Else, exactly. So yes, for the latter of what he said, I think the risk there and the conversation there, no, so slippery. I wouldn't want to go there. But for whatever he said as to the music space being profitable, of course, on the surface value, we agree.
Thank you, Roland Amate. Let's move on to Intim Dodi Solomon.
I think the headline, they can do better. Because I agree.
You're telling news people they should do something about their headline.
No, just based on what he said, I think I agree with what he said, but I disagree with the headline.
That's what I'm saying. News people, you cannot
giving details. You can clearly see that he's saying that it is not like when you get in, you will make money. Based on the details that he's giving, because he's talking about knowing the business side of it. Because if you don't know the business, then you are likely not going to make the money that you are hoping for. But the headline is giving impression that if you are in the music business, you will make money.
It's a good mind.
Yeah, that's why I disagree with the headline, but I agree with the details that he gave. The thing is, even before you get to the point of knowing the business, you have to jump the first hurdle of making an impact. And he didn't talk about that one. Because you can't just say that you are a musician and you will make money. So he should also talk about that one too. Like and then you go to the next level. Then you have to know business aspect of the show industry before you can make the money that he is talking about. So there are some hurdles that you have to jump before you get to the point that you have to know the business side of things, how to negotiate, how to get people to negotiate on your behalf, how to get people to talk to the corporate entities, as he's saying, because it's not easy. Like the way he said, when you get close to the corporate entities,
they will pay.
Okay, corporate, you almost was a musician, Oscar. No, some people lobby, some people go present something meaningful to them before they will also give you the money. So it's not easy like that. That's why I'm saying that I disagree with the headline, but I agree with what he said. You can make money when you have a good song or when you have an impactful career. Let me put it that way. Not because one song alone may not do the magic for you. So when you have an impactful career, then you have to know the business side of showbiz. Yes, getting the right people to work with. So that you can then make the money that you are looking for. So it's not easy like that, and it's one of the riskiest career that you can get yourself into. That's why some people avoid it. Even some musicians will not encourage their children to enter into music because of that.
Has been said before.
Exactly, because of the risk in there. It's like you either win or lose everything. When you get in there and the oldest underground artist in the world. But you can also get hit songs, but still you will not make money. Why? Because you don't know the business side of things. So that's where I will agree with Guru that yes, there's money in there when you have the right people around you, when you know the business side of things, and then again when you have an impact in the business that you are doing.
Well, very well said, and I'm sure some of these things are the kind of messages we want them to go out, so that people who come in knowing they can still make it, they will still make it with some caution. You don't make it so openly and free so people think, oh, it is easy. You have to come in fully prepared, especially learn from those who have gotten the experience over the years. Let them show you their ways, and when you combine their ways with your ways, trust me, you can get somewhere with this. Now let's move on to the next business, and the next business is a recent story. Chef Smith, he is still in the news. Chef is still trending. Finally, we have all seen
our
video with Saga on GH1 TV. I want to believe many here might have watched the video, but maybe Richie has some highlights that he would want to share with us. After the video, we will come back and do the reviews. At least after the whole interview, some things that we're all confused about, they are now clear. The fact that we were contemplating, did he get the approval from Guinness? He says no, he did not even get the approval from Guinness. He faked someone's reference number, added his own lotto numbers to it, and he was gone. Number two, did he present? No, he did not present it to the people. The email that we were all thinking maybe he might have received some mail, he did not receive anything at all. He just decided to come and do it. How about the sponsors issue? Indeed, he's not treated the sponsors fairly. He's more or less like tricked them into what we call faking to be what he's not. And these are some of the points that came out of the interview. After the interview, what are we saying next? Richie, let's watch some of the highlights from the Sewa Amire and Chef Smith interview on GH1.
I render a very big apology on this big platform, and I apologize to the world. I render a very big apology on this big platform, and I apologize to the world that I'm so sorry. I don't deserve to live, but I say, "Kope bibi abidi, and then be then and that's landed me this way. I am sorry, and I beg the entire nation." Sre Ghana for Sre my penny and in a bedi achi. It's a former first lady. Mrs. Lodina Mahama Onini Kunu. Sre Amadia Shopping Center. Dr. Crate Nanaboro. Jamie Sre Assemblyman. Honorable Ibrahim Elda. Honorable Rashid. Ghana Funina. Ghana Fanayina, Niasina, Ghana Chef Associate, Obibia, Odin, Nim de Ebeta, Cookato Lechi, Ghana Pose, Family born in Sammy. My form can say, and says, Metina Sibi Mupo, Miss Say, my father did check, my form of mining. Everybody can see I am Fata, think I'm meeting us in you. And so it's will be a say, Umabusia Mopo.
That's all. Obi baby Sasa Bonnie, I will can in any
Sammy can you to near cause to be piano. And you know, cray. I just say one register. Kukato nekora kaninyi na acha Ghana for no munya register yeso menya akwenyano ana me akwenya nka megina so anka madani anyanko di acha me san adi akire wi asafa na nyina ana na ma wegina e baaye sanse bi di se bi ni mo be fi ma ba se sika aso me akwenya branti amasi so ni se the Bobby woman, you might be. Come back when you're making us. Come in, so be people time. It's also be weird, baby permanent. I come to me. Ginaso. A boy near Malima Busina. And I hope I say, Penisa, could be BBT. And you may be a then and now. It says, can I for whom my boy? Mumma was young, my boy. For one in check.
Oh my God, Chef Smith, what's up? Why? Why now? Why now? What is happening? Jabu, the last time we checked, we were confused with two things. Either Chef Smith was a liar or he was a fool. We were confused.
Or both.
Or both.
Now
we understand the issues.
He is both.
How are we judging the case now?
He is both.
He is both.
He is both.
He's a liar, big one.
He's just a liar. That's
no,
he's just a liar.
So I'm going to explain why.
Explain.
He did organize the thing successfully. Nothing happened. Nobody caught him. After faking the reference number, having the event, now you have done the presentation without anybody knowing that you indeed did it or not. Then we are just sitting our somewhere.
Nobody has mentioned your name
anywhere.
I said in my editorial that now you still have the pedigree. You have the name. Whether you did it right or not, the name has been built. Start moving.
Yes.
Opa, just go move on behalf of Obi. You are moving on your own behalf.
Yeah, baby. What your mother physically free? What organizer then when you did? In fact, I also saw a video that the person was saying that he has even been given a job. Like, I am money.
Yes, I'm money dying cracker.
And then
so,
I've
seen a video like that. They have given him a job and
a number
and a room. And then I watch me. So you have done this. Nobody is even investigating you or doing anything. In fact, you have even forgotten about you. Just be your corner and do your thing. Then you fake again because the first one we didn't catch you. Now you fake a certificate to come and show to us that indeed you have it. That's where he became a fool. Because after going through all those things without anybody checking anything, now you are good. You can just use it that you even attempted and you didn't succeed. And you'll be good, because you know some people, they did the attempt. After that, it's even better than it, or even if they got the certificate. They are doing their things, they are getting sponsors, they are getting affiliations, they are good. So you can also go the same way without even winning or getting the certificate. So why would you go and fake a certificate for us to know that, okay, even from the beginning till now, it's all fake? So after being a liar, you are now a fool. So he is both. I can't get it. The reason why he will come out to announce to people that now I have the certificate. In fact, organize a press conference. What was going through his head? And then the people, the so-called manager, and then the other lead.
Well, he says the manager didn't even know about all these things.
Fine.
He says the manager didn't have an idea.
Okay. So he was also deceived.
Yes, he was also deceived.
Okay, so he wasn't playing along.
Yes, okay, that's what he said in the interview.
Okay, then we can't blame him that much.
Yes, but he said that.
Because
he said the guy is not even his manager. He said the guy is even a brother who was just trying to help him.
Yes, and given his own blood support, he will not question his whatever is happening. Fact. He won't. Yeah. So then for that one we can pardon him. But the guy, I don't get it. Why would you go through all these stages? At some point, you are a winner from faking the whole thing, the reference number. After a successful event, you are a winner. Why winning? Would the fake now winning? You are a winner. Then just stop it. No, because human beings, we are what I would say insatiable. We will never be satisfied with.
That's the word, insatiable.
Yes. So you want to go to the next step, and then fake it again. Now here you are begging and living.
Why you do what BT? What you see? What me now? I get him there. Kwanwa Jimmy. Yeah. Ghost coffee.
And you are even you are getting benefit of or lies. Any the things that you have faked already, you are enjoying. Now when you go somewhere, they will see you as the chef.
Yes.
The chef Smith, who attempted the Guinness World Record.
Within the house.
In fact, you will get recognition for just having the event, fake event. Then you want to go to the next step. I'm going to say, man, all the enjoyment that you are enjoying now. Akati. Wow, you can even go to prison for this. I mean, he's a fool and at the same time a liar. I think he's good.
Well, Ro, come through. Let me listen to what you also asked to this conversation.
I agree. He is both. Because I don't know what will push him to do this. I mean, thinking about the whole thing from the beginning of his attempt or the beginning of this, after staging the event, like, you won't be the only person that has attempted something like this and did not get the nod. You won't be the first.
I said the same thing.
So many people have done it. Even see, a first employer whose own was the most controversial self is still doing her stuff. She's moved on. Her life has not come to an end. In fact, if there is somebody that had, your friend said, the less eyeballs in terms of even scrutiny, public scrutiny or investigations or whatever on him or her, Chef Smith.
Yeah. Said no BT.
Why don't you go? Besides, nobody knew. And me, one the chef association, it's this matter. You say they are now coming to the bank where the guy is not part of the association.
I'm sure the guy also posted another certificate.
Yes. The guy posted. You know the time the guy posted the certificate. During time.
What if they did not see it?
Sammy.
Oh no. Let's give them benefit of the doubt. As we sit here, I'm sure someone has posted something that says he's part of some Flex TV or something. Because we've not seen it, we won't be able to react to it until we see it. So yes, I understand that the guy has been there. He posted it. Maybe they haven't seen it.
Let's give them that.
Now they will give the benefit of that. But are you sure they will see it and ignore, knowing that he wasn't part?
Then I will just leave it to that, because after
then they also be enjoying the hype.
Exactly my point, because when himself from the
he never mentioned that he belongs to an association. Nobody has.
No, he did. It was on his page.
Where?
On his Facebook page. He did with a beautiful speech. Oh, he posted a certificate of the fact that he's been awarded at the International Master Chef Club. And after he posted a different one of the Ghana Chef Association.
Before or after the
cookathon. After the cookathon. After him ending the whole thing, now the accolades that he's supposed to be getting, he started yes. Or no about in terms of shame one will try certificates, not the amount of okay, you see, the way certain institutions will keep quiet on certain things until how people about answer and not be responding. That is where I told the bear me, and this guy there, he has exposed most of the institutions we have in this country. For sure. He has exposed plenty, including our security service. Sure, I'll tell you, say, Saga, Ekoyo be fufura. Ekoyo be fufura. And IGP agasa de betu nika ya ko fi akwachin. I tell you, they will arrest even without anybody complaining. Without any official complainant, they will go and arrest you for whatever law, whatever case, whether it is a lawful or unlawful arrest. They will do it. You bet you. Aside the fact, so maybe you were defrauded, because that is fraud.
Yeah.
You actually presented something you don't have to them to take based on that you took their money. That is fraud. Because they were not paying you or they were not giving you that money based on the fact that they knew you were not going, like you are not near to do it. So that is fraud. Aside that one, me say police militia like Rambo style. The media has been exposed. The general public has been exposed. Like all the institutions have been exposed. All the institutions attached to this particular saga have been exposed big time. And it shows how dangerous times we are in. And especially when you're election year. Election year. So imagine if people would want to cook some hot propaganda. Hey, nobody will be able to see.
You can do it easily.
And it's it's credible. Oh, the person is coming. Oh, the chef Smith. The Kasampoma. Not listen. And we just take it lightly like that. Me, I think he is both, because he had like 90% chance to go scot-free. Yet out of greed or whatever was pushing him, decided to bring him back into the conversation. Because we hear Chef Smith Kobe Bia ko apply and say, I am the person that attempted this. Nobody would doubt. Nobody. Dr. U.N.K. Soko for university, you said then. Till date, who has been able to research to know whether he was just in the school or he even completed? Who? It is there on an amount. On an amount, he's using those accolades, and whether it is true or not, still there is no form of verification.
True.
So who would have gone to verify Chef Smith?
Nobody.
Now she file who after she herself came out to say, oh, she did not get, she did not win the thing. Who had even gone to even verify? Nobody. And for the so the guy had grace period to go. But if you for be for no,
he wants more.
But that for be a kwasiati umu. Ebi and a year no. If you for be for no, omu if you mu ni mu no mo pimpia na.
Well, as part of your final commentary, you said that if it had been someone else, the IGP himself would have been involved in the arrest. Now, Socrate Safo on Peace FM has said something. I want to pick your opinion on that. Socrate Safo thinks that the way Shatta also pranked and he was arrested, or the way Shatta lied and he was arrested, if this guy lied and he's not being arrested, then Shatta should take action against Ghana police or something. And I want to get your views on it. Richie, let's listen to Socrate Safo on Peace FM and we'll come back to wrap up.
I mean, X. Oh, no. X, no. I mean, X. Oh, no. X, no. I think, yeah. A day support, no man, no. We are trying to assess the character profile of the individual.
Thank you.
A day support, no man, no more bubo, no.
Socrate, you are right.
What am I saying? Yeah, you share. And Sanya be drew baby, I drew. Near share how we are going to handle such a character. In the first place, Metier, Piaro, no. Niama, or say, or penny be influential person being did him a buy. Amadia, who say Amadia, and San almost Omo General. Who is that person? Because we didn't be back. Okay. Now let's come to the issue. Because I bet you say police and Chiakwawi, Niamfana court, Ne Emrana, Okan, Yamfendina, Shatawale should sue Ghana police, or I don't know how to put it. Because the same thing they did, you know.
It's the same thing.
The same thing. And they did this Shatawale.
He knows.
And they didn't cut two.
For any crime?
No. They were charged.
But now the case is still pending.
No. They were acquitted and discharged. They were charged. They were charged how much? So 2,000.
They were fined. Yeah.
Yes, that's
they were fined.
Okay, later, yeah, they were.
Yes, they were fined.
I think 2,000. Yeah. Okay. Then so Safo's case is valid.
Okay, Roke, come through. You were on the floor. I wanted to complete.
It's true. The thing there, you know, when it comes to the laws and the technicalities, you can just look at the situation and just use it as you would want to use it. And certain situations are very similar, of which this is one of them. Maybe it may not be technically the same, but when it comes to how arousing the public's expectation and disappointment, if we consider Shatawale's own as one, this is also one. Because we live in a country, and I understand why Socrate Safo would be angry. You know, Socrate Safo is part of the government institution now, of which any time somebody attempts to do something of which people think that, oh, this would help the name, like project the name Ghana, tourism, they go hard at them for not supporting those people. They go hard at them for not supporting those people, with some huge level of insult as well. So if in that light, somebody has been not only been able to do you know what that money that Amadia invested in that particular project, do you know what he would have done for different creatives?
Yeah.
Asiegu.
That's true.
Asiegu.
My theater production for me every day. Come on for Benyan Entertainment.
Imagine that even Nancy Crab, look at the profit they would have been able to get from that. Give it to George Kwene Nashoko. or go and give it to the super farm people or Uncle Ebu, and you will see the number of your friends a profit or whatever amount. But this thing has just gone to waste because of one person's greed.
Greed. That's the bottom line.
Because of one person's greed. And because wababisu, and that's it. We will let it fly. But we knew we do any hype no more penal. We do any hype no more penal. A new way more musa hype no. Arresting Chef Smith without any official complaint or whatsoever will not give them that image of we are working. It will not. But Shatta, everybody will know, hey, we are sitting behind our computer, we are monitoring, we try dots cry. But this one, you think they've not seen the headlines? You think they are not following whatever is going on?
Oh, they have seen it.
And this one, Enye Ebia, Chef Smith against Amadia Shopping Center. Chef Smith against just an individual. This is the whole country, for crying out loud. The whole fourth estate of Ghana, like the fourth arm of government,
true,
has been run through the gutters easily because of one person's greed. And we want to take it lightly. Ghana Journalists Association for President, they will not see the importance of this. They will just see it as one of those things. And we said last time, I can say the media doing some of these things, some of these errors.
Oh yeah,
it's been happening. No,
we just don't identify it.
We just Obiabako. We said this time, everybody was in that error. Into the air clear for everybody to see. Mostly 1-1, way, and we just take it lightly. But let another person from a different institution, especially one in our space, and commit any error. You will see the level of insults they will rain on these people. You will see the level of insults they will rain on these people. Oh, you guys are not serious. Oh, you guys are this. Oh, you guys are that. And you call dictionary. That is how they would describe us. So me, I agree with Socrate. If there is any form of punishment for forgiveness, there we forgive him. My former headmaster used to say something that if God tells you not to go and fornicate, and you go and fornicate, and you come back to come and cry for forgiveness, he will forgive you. But if you contract STDs,
it will stay.
It will stay.
If you got pregnant,
if you get pregnant, he will not do abortion for you. So whatever consequences that he would have to face, if there is any, and it is within the confinement of the law, why not? Because you can just imagine the number of people that wasted their time with this guy. And it is coming at a point where people are being pressured to support their own.
Yes.
Support your own. It will be at least let me also go and do this. Then they will go and do it. All in the name of what? To bring disgrace. Haba. Me, I agree with him. If indeed they are lost like that, Charlie, because but then because Nidino and yes, Afinat Pania.
Okay. Yes, wrap up.
Yeah. So will you consider that what he did has caused fear and panic?
To that extent, no,
Okay, good. But individually, some people,
of course,
will suffer.
Of course.
In other ways.
Some people's name has even been dragged through the mud. His assistant and whoever is affiliated to him directly.
Yes. So I think you can report him. Whoever thinks that what he did has affected you, and you want to prove it, you can report him, and then they will take it through that. Okay. And I agree that the people, we have persons of interest. There are some people, when you do the same thing that Chef Smith did, you don't have to report to anybody.
They will come
They
and
will
pick
come
you by
and
force.
pick you by force because it will give them some image. And sometimes when they do that, it will rather give them bad image. The way Chef Smith is crying and begging, if you go and pick him, it's like you are wicked. By the other people, they won't beg and cry, so they will go and arrest him. So those things, like the factors that will prompt them to act in a certain way is working now. Like, but I agree with anybody who will say that if it were supposed to be somebody else, okay, I agree, but the dynamics and the factors are different, and people are just using those things to act in a way that they think that they are doing the right thing. In fact, the Ahmadiyya people called for his arrest. I think they have reported him.
Oh yes.
By the same day, he was brought back.
Yes, according to them.
Yes,
according to him, he was at counterback. He was not really taken to the cells
or charged. Accordingly.
Yes, he wasn't charged for anything. I'm sure to them they called him like as a investigating.
Yeah. So you see.
So it depends on what Ahmadiyya would report him for.
Yes, exactly.
If he reports him for false pretense
or fraud,
no, that's a false pretense. That's it.
That one too, it will be a civil case.
So to them.
So for that one, you don't have to arrest him. You have to take him to court. After the court case, that's whether he will pay a fine or they can jail him. So for him, I think he's lucky that he's not a person of interest. Like, what will prompt or what will push our police service to act in a certain way, he doesn't qualify. So he's lucky in that sense. And I agree with Socrate to some extent, but for him to get that kind of thing, I think the Ahmadiyya people should act. So Socrate should be advising the Ahmadiyya team to go and do proper report, and then let's see how it will go.
Well, this is how we end today's edition of Showbiz Daily on man like Chef Smith. In fact, for the past days there, if in Ghana you have trended more than Chef Smith, you are a liar. Chef Smith was mentioned everywhere, in fact, including BBC platforms and other things. They were all told the lie. And Chef Smith is still ruling. As it stands now that you know, Black Rasta will say the burden of knowledge. Now that you know that Chef Smith lied, what would you do?
He should get a certificate, Guinness World Record for lying. I think that one, I know you can get it. Because BBC carried the story, which means it's all over the world. So it's all over the world. So a good lie from everywhere. Like
the first person to fake a Guinness World Record certificate.
I think he should apply for that record, and they have to give it to him.
Well, the burden of knowledge, like I said, now that we all know that Chef Smith lied, what are we going to do? Let's leave it here. Your guess is as good as ours as well. Special thanks to my pundits in Team Dodo Solomon Chemo in the middle, at the extreme end Roland Amate, to the production team Digital Rasta, he's called Kerens, who did our camera for us, Richie Flex, editor director of the show. My name remains Sammy Flex. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to us and let us have your feedback, your comments. We want to read them as well. And with this, we are sure building a bond. I'll see you in our next video when we meet. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.